This is my first day being a furry. A furry is a fascination or an interest in animals that do human things. It feels liberating. It feels like I am actually expressing myself. I'm being open. I'm very nervous. I'm sweating, but you know, I am just gonna go for it.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! I was hoping you'd be a furry!
Hi, how are you? I like this. I like this so much.
Me too.
Actually, if I may now ask, since
Okay.
you asked so much about being a furry, do you want to consider being a furry one day? My name is Taylor. I am 22 years of age and I live in Seattle, Washington. The definition of being a furry is a fascination or an interest of animals that do human things. So animals walking around, living in the same world, going to get coffee, going to work. Being a furry doesn't mean you have to wear a fursuit. It just means you have a fascination of it. This is my first day being a furry. I'm not sure how she's going to react.
My name's Sophie. I'm 24 and I currently work in graphics and communication for my church. This is my very first blind date. Super nervous, but I'm more excited, I think, than anything.
I'm just waiting for my date to arrive. I'm not sure what to expect, I'll be honest.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! I was hoping you'd be a furry!
Hi, how are you? I'm doing great!
Oh my gosh, my name's Sophie. So nice
My
to
name's
meet you.
Taylor! Oh, yeah, come here. Wow!
I feel like I win a bet. I feel like me and my mom were definitely like, it's gonna be a furry, and it's a
Yeah.
furry. I love it. Okay.
Wow, yeah,
Tell me
yeah.
everything
Sit
about
down.
you. What's your persona's name?
Oh, cryptic.
Cricket?
Cryptic.
Cryptic. Okay.
Yeah. Like
Cricket would be
mysterious,
cryptic.
whatever,
I
yeah.
like cryptic. Okay, so did you make this?
No, my friend did.
Okay.
It was roughly $2,500, which crazy good price.
That's a good price? I don't know anything about like how much this
that's
stuff
a crazy
costs.
good price about that stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you're gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
I really like your eyeliner.
Thank you.
You did a really good job.
Thank you. Your dog is handsome.
I want to know more about you.
Okay, well after this.
Yeah, tell me, what are your hobbies? What are you into?
I'm working as a graphics designer at my church. I'm studying Korean. I
Okay.
took Mandarin in college.
I'm just an American that knows the English.
It's good enough. It's good enough. English is hard,
I
especially
had sign
American
language
English.
a little bit back in high
Sign
school,
language?
but
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
but
cool.
I'm so rusty. I couldn't even tell you hi. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
all good.
A bit about my hobbies. I mean,
Yeah.
other than being a furry, going out to conventions every once in a while, and wearing this for occasions such as like dates, I also am a musician.
Okay.
I make music. I produce. What are your other questions about furries? Like,
Oh gosh.
tell me
Okay,
about
okay.
it.
How long have you been one?
I'd say 2016.
Okay.
2016, that's when I had a relationship, and I'm a furry, this is what I like, and I'm like, well, I'm the good boyfriend, I'm gonna do what you do. And then it's like, I started making my own character, and then she was really toxic, so she ended up being like, you know,
sorry.
I'm not a furry anymore, we're breaking up, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna continue to being a furry and go myself.
Got it.
So I kind of rolled with that,
Okay.
came up with this.
Did you ever like have any preconceptions about it?
Every now and then becomes difficult, yeah. They ask what a furry is, I give them a very vague answer because it really means so many different things to people. It could mean that it's a lifestyle, it could mean it's just a little hobby of yours. So when I explain that I'm a furry, it becomes a little hard to understand for them. I understand that there is a stigma of furries. Like the common questions I ask is, do you have sex in that?
I was thinking about asking that.
I never got those stigmas first
Okay,
getting into it.
okay.
Once social media boomed up, then I started getting the hatred, but
I'm sorry.
I was growing up to know how to handle that,
Right, that's good at least.
aka ignoring you.
Yeah. How often do you go out like this in public, if at all? Like on a normal basis?
I mean, every now and then, whenever I'm going to like a convention,
Okay.
those are the occasions that I'm like, okay, I'll bring it. So it's like a few times a year, but like it could be more than that. I like this. I like this so much.
Me too.
Actually, if I may now ask, since
Okay.
you asked so much about being a furry, do you want to consider being a furry one day?
I'm not sure that my wallet would ever be able to sustain that.
It's a good time to explain then that when it comes to being a furry, it's not about the suits.
Okay.
It's not about the suits. It's not about, you know, having to wear this and walk around barking at people. Like, that's not what it's about.
Okay.
It's about more just having this interest of animals doing things and just the entire like community itself. Growing up, I was a lot more shy, but I became more extroverted. Talking about me being a furry helps with being able to show more my interests, my hobbies as a conversation starter for me.
How well can you see through that?
I see pretty well.
Okay.
I see your mascara. I see the awesome lipstick that you have on. Your hair is really beautiful.
Thank you.
I love your shirt.
Thank you so much.
Do you find me strange?
In a good way, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I like
course.
the good way part. No, I love embracing the weird.
Will you please excuse me for just a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
All right,
thanks.
I'll be right here, yeah. It is going way better than I expected. I did not expect for her to get super excited upon me walking in. She didn't like dig in deep to like, you know, super personal questions about me sexually or whatnot being a furry. It was just down to earth and I appreciated that so much.
Okay, I feel like I have to give you another hug.
Get over here.
I like your outfit.
Thank you, thank you. I like, of course, I already said I liked yours. I can't get over it. Yeah. As you're deciding, how do you think this date's going so far?
I think it's going awesome.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think so too.
Were you nervous to,
I am
for
feeling
the
a lot
reveal?
better than I did before.
Good.
I just don't like waiting, like, oh my God, where is she?
Are you a little cooler now?
Oh, I
Temperature-wise?
Oh, yes. Oh, it gets super hot in there.
Do you feel different than when I came in the first time?
Definitely, I'm a lot less on the body language. I still move my hands, but yeah, I feel a lot better. I like showing myself. I don't
Good.
like always being in the suit.
Yeah.
And so I feel so much better. And I
Okay,
can
good.
I can see you more. So what are you looking for in a relationship? Are you looking right now?
I'm actually kind of coming out of the longest relationship of my life right now.
Yeah.
So this is my first time that I've been like taking intentional time to be single. I don't think I'm looking for anything serious, but like this experience has been awesome. How about yourself?
Yeah, so I did have a really bad breakup. Like when I was 18, basically just things weren't matching up. Partly was the furry thing. Then she ended up cheating me in the worst way. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Do you feel like I'm a good communicator?
I think so. I haven't been confused.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
I haven't felt like pressured to be the one carrying the conversation or anything.
Yeah, I worked a lot on that. I used to not even be able to hold a conversation, but now I've worked on that very, very hard and putting myself in very uncomfortable situations to get to this point.
And that's how you're gonna grow, putting
Yeah.
yourself in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, so
It's all a learning curve. We totally killed our food, clearly.
I mean, yeah.
You ready to go?
I am down.
Let's go.
I'm so down, yeah.
So fun.
Here, give me that, come on. This is awesome. The day went great. It was not expected that she was gonna be super excited about me being a furry. It felt really relieving just to know I can be able to be open about it and talk about it and be a lot more, you know, open to ask very specific questions about it. When I took my suit off, I didn't feel all that more vulnerable. So I feel very comfortable taking off my head in front of her.
I think it was really fun. I had no expectations going into it, but it was an awesome time. I like that he's a weirdo in his own right. I mean, everyone deserves to be a little bit of a weirdo, I think. And to have such a out there part of you be a big part of your lifestyle, I think is very cool.
God, it went so well. I was not expecting that.
Wasn't either.
Yeah, how about you? What were your expectations?
I didn't have any, and they exceeded them anyways.
Yeah. Would you want to go on a second date?
Sure.
Yeah?
The whole time though, you have to be in the suit.
Oh, the whole.
Just kidding.
I mean, I will.
Maybe I'll get a suit too.
I would describe my look as the galaxy, very expressive, lots of color, sparkles.
Today I'm going on a blind date. When I'm like out in public, people stare at me a lot. I don't really like care that much because if I like saw me walking down the street, I would be interested. I'd be like, who is that girl? Let's be friends. Hi.
How are you?
Amazing, and you?
Oh my gosh, look at this.
I would say I'm attracted to them for sure. I'm a fairy unicorn and I'm going on a blind date. My name is Nova. I'm 20 years old. I live in Brooklyn and I work at a retail store as well as being a student.
I would describe my look as just being like the galaxy, very expressive, lots of color, sparkles.
It's really just like me dressing from the inside out and really just kind of like a reflection of my like inner self. I would say that's kind of what I look for in a person, not like for them to be exactly like me, but to really just be their own person. And if it's like different than me, then awesome.
Hi, my name is Grant. I'm 24 years old and I'm an actor, singer, musician. I'm a very open person, and as far as like who the person is, as long as they're a good person, that's really all I care about.
Hi.
How are you?
Amazing, and you?
Oh my gosh, I'm good. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, look at this. Look at
you.
your hair. Your hair looks amazing.
No, yours.
What? Not mine, not mine. I just got it
Why?
dyed recently too. You're like, do you have a, is that a contact?
No, this is like my real eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You like it?
Yeah, no, it's dope. Well, also it matches the hair.
It's not, I'm lying.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes people can get surgeries for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
so
no,
like,
people ask me that all the time. They're like, oh my God, are those your real eyes? I'm like, yeah. What's your name?
Grant.
Grant.
And what's your name?
I'm Nova. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to officially.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of contacts, like different
I
colors?
do.
Yeah.
I have a lot of different colors. I like to do like a single eye, like just the colored ones when
Sure.
I'm just like, you know, kind of meeting someone because I still want kind of a bit of a connection. Like
Yeah.
I only put two on when I'm like going out to a party. It's a little bit duality.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big part of like who I am.
Like there's always like two sides to a person. Well, I'm a Gemini, so like there's always like two sides. You too?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. What's your birthday?
May 25th.
Okay. June 3rd.
June 3rd,
Yeah.
Gemini. Love that. So if you don't mind me asking, like, what's your sexuality?
For most of my life, I've been heterosexual, but I've also been open to like anyone who's like trans female or like things like that, because like that's, you know, they're women too, you know what I mean? But especially in the world now, and I totally believe that sexuality is a spectrum.
I'm like bisexual.
Yeah.
Trans Femme. Pronouns she, Fae. Fae meaning fairy, so it's like a neo pronoun, and I really identify with that. I've been trans for a year now, and you know, I've been non-binary since I was 16. Now I would say that I'm more completely like grounded in myself and my transition, and I've like started taking hormones, and like surgeries are like in the future. What's your ethnicity?
Yeah, so I'm Puerto Rican, and then my dad's just gringo, just a white dude, lived in Milwaukee. I was raised by strong Latino women, and I have this saying where my dad taught me how to be a man, and my mom taught me how to be a better man. We live in an age where toxic masculinity is still so, and like where I went to college, it was like, you know, as far as like people's identities and people's sexualities, people were so constricted and so like narrow-minded. So I'm really glad that like I even came out to New York just to like expand my mind a little bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you
Yeah.
for making that decision, that choice.
But I'm kind of curious though, because like you do have a very particular style, and I'm an artist myself. Where do you get your inspiration from?
I would say just like very much Japanese fashion for sure.
Really?
Yes, love like dakara, which is like a lot of like jewelry. I really like dress from the inside out, so really just kind of how I feel, like it kind of reflects in my fashion. You're really pretty, by the way.
Thanks, I appreciate it. You too.
Oh my God, so my bladder's like about to like leak. I really have to use the bathroom.
Dude, do you?
So the date's going pretty well. I would say I'm attracted to them for sure. And my first impression of Grant was just like smiles. So I really enjoyed that. Just also like a really positive energy, and I could feel it.
Hey.
Hi.
What do you do, like as far as like a job, or what are you doing now, or like what are your aspirations?
I was in college in Tribeca. I was in the Navy for a year and a half.
That's so cool.
My CO, like my commander, he was like supportive of me. That's when I started identifying as trans actually. It feels amazing like to be able to live in New York City and be myself. I was in like the Navy. It was a good experience for a lot of different reasons, but also I felt like that I really just wanted more for myself. I'm like an explosion of just like creativity, and it really just kind of held me back. Getting out of the Navy and like coming to the city was really just when I like completely, you know, felt able to completely express myself and not like hold back at all, like no limits anymore.
How has dating been for you in New York City?
I've also been kind of like exploring my bisexuality
Yeah.
more lately. I'm actually really glad that it's you though, because you're really like, honest, I couldn't imagine anyone like more perfect, like
cool.
to have gone on a date with. So,
Yeah.
This is pretty good. Do you want to try it?
What does it taste like?
Just a milkshake.
I love
tastes
it.
like
Mysterious
just tastes like
substance,
vanilla.
mysterious white substance. Okay.
Right. So, what are some things that you look for in like a potential partner?
And a partner, really like honesty is huge for me.
Yeah, definitely the things that you mentioned. Honesty, openness. I would say the willingness kind of to express yourself and kind of not to have any barriers when it comes to that.
Obviously, I love the jacket. It's way cooler than what I got going on.
The thing about like fashion is like some people like let their clothes wear them, but like I wear the clothes. Like that's the thing.
Yep.
So it's like I could look good in anything.
You're like, are you the main character or are you not? I never thought about it that way, but like it's so true.
If I like dressed you, like do you have the confidence like to like go out and like stand next to me and we're both just like baddies?
Yeah,
Like-
that's dope. That's a move though. That's a power move.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I gotta have to narrow my legs a little bit before I start putting on some dresses. Well, this was awesome. This was great. I honestly it really puts my mind at ease, and like I could tell that your energy was great from the start. I know I had a really good time. So where do you want to go next?
Let's go do some karaoke.
Oh, karaoke. Don't tell me it was a good time now. Anyways.
The date went amazing. I definitely want to see more of Grant. I definitely love their energy, their openness.
I think the date went great. I think that we definitely connected on a lot of different levels. I think that I was able to be myself, be open, which is a huge thing for me. I was kind of wowed by just the way she expressed herself, just like with the hair, with the contact and like her fur, like I loved it because it was like a breath of fresh. It's like, oh hi, it's like a rainbow sort of thing.
How did the date go?
I think it went really well.
I think it went amazing, like
Yeah.
swimmingly, like swell.
Yeah, like I like swimmingly because it was like
Swimmingly,
smooth. You know,
flow.
there was a flow.
There was definitely a flow.
You see each other again.
Yes.
Yes.
You're an amazing human being.
I would say that this dating experience taught me that there are really amazing people, you know, out here in the city that have the same energy as me, which I don't encounter a lot, honestly. And I really love that.
Today I'm going on my first ever date. You don't really see a lot of people dressed as me when you're walking down the street. With Garu, you can be as extra as you want to be. You can have big hair and big nails and big over-exaggerated makeup. I'm ready to go on my blind date.
So, would you say like this is your first date ever?
Yes, you are very much in the presence of the icon.
An icon.
My name is Jora and I love to dress Garu. And today I'm going on my first ever date. My inspiration is the Japanese style called Garu. I got into Garu from watching like anime. I started learning about J fashion, and there's just so many different styles and different types. I saw that Garu was one of them, so I'm like, why not try it? And I fell in love and I kept trying it out, and here I am. Wig time. I have like over 20 wigs. I get my inspiration from Japanese magazines, specifically called the Egg magazine, Pinterest, Google, other gals on TikTok, and just, you know, my imagination. This is a blind date. Like, I don't know what to expect. If we have like similar interests, that could be really cool.
My name is Devonte. I'm 23 years old. I recently just started doing real estate, but on the side, I do a little bit of modeling, a little bit of New York Fashion Week. Oh, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet
Devonte,
you.
nice to
Hi,
meet you.
Jora.
How's your day been?
Good. Good.
But no, tell me a little bit about yourself though. Like, what do you do for work? Like, where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Yeah, and right now I'm an influencer.
Oh.
Just trying to figure out my like life path and where I want to go. So yeah. What about
Totally
you?
felt that. Right now, I live in New Jersey. I just moved
Whoa.
from right.
Jersey.
New Jersey, right?
Came all the way down here.
It's like a little commute, but it was like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, not even that bad.
Oh,
Not even
okay. It's
bad.
not that bad.
I do real estate.
Oh,
I
cool.
just started doing real estate.
That's
and then
amazing.
on the side, I do a little bit of like New York Fashion Week here and there.
Oh wow.
Just a little bit, like,
What do you do? Like take pictures or organize it?
no, I walk. in
Oh,
it.
you model. Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
Ah, cool.
No, I do a little walking, a little walk and talk. Yeah, no, it's been fun. I've done it for like a year.
That's cool. You're a model.
I love it. I love it. So you just
Sorry.
My bad. You go.
I like model my own like style, like of clothing.
I see.
So
That looks pretty good.
I basically like dress up and people love it, and I like inspire other people.
Right.
And it makes them happy. So
That's good.
It's kind of what I do. You don't really see a lot of people dressed as me when you're walking down the street. I don't know, I just like being very extra with Gyaru. You can be as extra as you want to be. You can have big hair and big nails and big over-exaggerated makeup.
Sounds really good, like inspiring other people and doing your own thing.
Yeah, I also like have a maid cafe that I do. I don't know if you know much about like Japan and anime and stuff like that.
Love anime.
So I have a black-owned maid cafe.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
And so that's I'm like, yes, I'm influencer, but then I kind of do my own. I'm all over the place.
No, I love that. I love that.
I use my imagination a lot.
So far. Okay, so since we're talking about anime, I absolutely 1000% love Naruto. That's like
Who are your favorite characters?
Naruto, of course. I feel like Naruto is like me. He's very energetic and he's very like, yo, like I could do this no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm like the same way. Ooh, thank you.
My first year of high school, we had a trip to Japan.
That's so fire, actually. What would you say is like your key highlights from the trip?
We did go to inside Tokyo, like the fashion district.
Oh, and how was that?
It was not good for my wallet. I like almost spent all my money.
I definitely would love to know a little bit about like your style.
When I dress up in Gyaru, I feel like really cool. I feel hot. I feel, you know, happy. It makes me like, woo, let's have fun. It was used as like a sense of freedom. It's kind of like a rebellious fashion that's supposed to go against all like Japanese ideals. So you're supposed to have fair skin, plain black hair, and Gyao, they have like bleached blonde hair, they tan their skin, they have long nails and big hair and big shoes and everything's like so extra.
I love that.
And I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I'll be here.
How do you think the date is going so far?
Pretty good so far. Our conversations are able to flow really nicely, and he seems like a very social person and I'm a social person, so it helps. So what is your dating history like?
It's been kind of rough, yo, not gonna lie. A lot of ghosting, a lot of like using for money and stuff like that. And it's like, that's annoying, you know? I'm looking for someone that's genuine, someone cool, chill, down to earth, likes the same stuff. Not like, oh, take me out to this and that's it, buy me that.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person.
Yeah.
What is your dating history like?
So I actually have 0 dating history. Dating in New York, I don't really have experience with that. This is my first date, and I've never been on a date before.
So would you say like this is your first date ever?
Yes.
Ever of all, like, that's so crazy.
Yes, it is.
I'm glad that we're spending this first date together then.
You are very much in the presence of an icon.
An icon.
I set my boundaries really good.
You said this is my boundary.
So I set my boundaries pretty good and pretty high, so there's no way anyone could do anything.
Right.
Or even get the chance to.
Right.
So that could be a good thing or a bad thing. But
think it's
so
pretty
far, I haven't had any bad experiences, which I'm very happy about.
That's good.
But I have no experiences. So
that's
I guess. But
that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I had an amazing time today. I don't know. Let's hear.
Yes, I had fun.
I mean, well, let me walk you out. All right, let's go.
How did the date go?
I think it went well.
I think it went pretty well, honestly. I enjoyed it. Like the conversations, like I said, smooth. It wasn't nothing forced. I didn't have to critically think like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna say next? Like, I don't know. Like,
So you don't have to critically think when it comes to me.
I was just like, it was very smooth. I enjoyed it. It was nice.
Will you guys see each other again?
Sure.
I'd be down. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
I gotta take you to some anime cons.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would love to go out, dress up for sure, full on.
I don't think you have a choice. You have to dress up.
Right.
This dating experience was definitely a positive one. It doesn't make me want to go on more dates though. I don't know. I'm not really, I guess, the type of person to go out much on dates. But I did have like fun. So I could give it like more chances instead of just saying no.